Top 10 Political Cartoon Topics for an Essay. Analyzing the political cartoons of Dr. Seuss. You might know Dr. Seuss as the author of iconic children's books, such as How the Grinch Stole Christmas. However, he's also famous for his political cartoons made during World War II. You can write an analysis essay exploring how Dr. Seuss conveyed his hatred toward Nazism and encouraged the audience to support the fight against it through his drawings. Political cartoons in different countries. Political cartoons are a powerful tool for criticizing the flaws of the political system. Therefore, illustrators in many countries use this instrument to promote their political views. You can write an essay or make a presentation describing the features of political cartoons in different countries. How are they similar? What societal issues do they try to address? Political cartoon: Trump's healthcare amendments. Trump's healthcare reform proposals met disapproval in society for various reasons. Some illustrators expressed this discontent in their political cartoons. You can search for examples of cartoons addressing Trump's healthcare amendments and analyze what message they convey. Political cartoons and the right to privacy. For this topic, you can search for political cartoons that tackle the issue of privacy. Assess their role in raising public awareness of the importance of privacy and criticizing the excessive governmental involvement in people's lives. Can this form of communication be more effective in informing a large audience than traditional journalism? Satirical cartoons on American politics. In America, cartoons are a popular means of conveying political ideas. You can write a paper analyzing satirical cartoons on American politics made in different periods of U.S. history. For example, you can consider drawings produced in the colonial era and promoting the idea of unity. You can also consider cartoons related to the American Civil War, the Cold War, the Vietnam War, and other major events in American politics. Analyzing the political cartoon. School Begins. School Begins is a famous 1899 cartoon that shows how the U.S. attempts to bring civilization to new territories like Cuba and Puerto Rico. The drawing has many details that are worthy of exploring in your essay. What is the main idea of the cartoon? How does it portray the relationships between the U.S. and other countries in the late 19th century? Political cartoon on the events of the Berlin Airlift. In this essay, you can analyze Ernest Howard Shepard's cartoon entitled The Bird Watcher. It tackles the issues surrounding the Berlin Airlift. You can explore how this cartoon depicts what happened during this event. What message does this drawing convey? What symbols attach additional meaning to this picture? Are political cartoons a valuable historical source? Here, your task is to argue whether political cartoons are valuable for understanding historical events. In particular, you can consider how such drawings convey the political climate of the time they were created and reflect societal attitudes toward portrayed events. The Rhetoric of World War II Political Cartoons. In this paper, you can review the rhetorical devices and appeals used in political cartoons of the World War II era. To make your essay even more interesting, you can compare and contrast the rhetorical strategies of political cartoons used by the Nazis and the Allied powers. How children's cartoons are politicized. Children's cartoons are meant to amuse children and teach them important moral lessons. However, modern cartoons often try to push a political agenda. For example, you can search for communist ideologies in the Smurfs or find the LGBTQ+ agenda in Steven Universe. Do you think it is appropriate to incorporate political ideas into children's cartoons?